Hey everyone, this is Comix Villain and welcome to Indie Spotlight. Today we'll be discussing Vernal Edge. Before we begin, please hit that subscribe button and help me reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Upon reaching, we'll be doing a giveaway. And yeah guys, we'll be giving away a game as well as a free bus sketch from Raven Monroe. Alright, back to the show. So, Vernal Edge, a character action platformer featuring freeform exploration and lush, vibrant pixel art environments. It's gone above its goal, so awesome for them. $56,689 of their $50,000 goal, by 1,326 backers, 37 hours to go, so yeah, getting down to the wire here. They're from Tampa, Florida, very cool. If you guys are interested, you can check it out. It's like Metroid and Castlevania style gameplay demos here. It's by Matthew Martinez. Very cool guy. I had a chance to talk to him about this. He's been doing this for a little bit now. Had another project prior to this. And yeah, the game, man, it looks pretty solid. I put down 20, get my name in the credits and digital copy. It's going to be delivered in a couple years, so sorry guys, it's going to be a little bit, but I'll be working on it, you know. So 824 backers with that one. For $5 just to help out, well, that's a thank you. For 10, you get your name in the credits. For 30, which is above mine, you get the original soundtrack. For 40, you get a second digital copy to share with somebody, which is actually pretty cool. I think you know, definitely try something like that out. Give somebody a copy. And by the way, this is going to be on multiple systems. So by the time it comes out, you'll be given a choice of, you know, you want PS4, Xbox, or Switch. And I hear they're working on PS5 and the new Xbox, whatever it's called. $50 PDF design works. Your name in the credits, you know, the OST, 2 copies, and the PDF. $60 or more, you get beta access. Very cool. $70, you get beta access, plus you get a custom backer taunt. $80 or more, you get the alternate Vernal color palette. Very cool. $100 or more, you get the physical Vernal Edge themed magazine. That is really interesting. I'd have to know a little bit about that, but you'll notice it says only ships to certain countries. So keep that in mind, please. $150, you get the poster. $250, you're getting everything plus a t-shirt. Everything here is all gone past that point, so typical stuff like design a boss. Anyway, let's head into the campaign here and see what the game's got going on. Vernal Edge is a stylish action game with Metroidvania elements where you fly out into the sky to find new places to explore and monsters to beat up. You juggle enemies, explore mysterious islands on your airship, and fight ruthless bosses, all with a combat system inspired by deep technical action games like Devil May Cry. Which, if you guys look at the video, definitely that is the case. It's very cool. You really have to think on your feet with this one. Currently, we are aiming to release on Steam and other digital PC platforms, so kind of what I talked about earlier. They're looking at sometime in late 2022. With PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch potentially coming in the future, which I've been told yes. So they're also open to releasing on the as of now upcoming PS5 and Xbox Series X. Well, they'll adjust their plans in time. Made in Game Maker Studio 2. And then who is Hello Penguin Team? Let's find out. We're a small group that have been making games for the past 10 years. Over time, our short little hobby games have grown in scope and in scale, leading us to Vernal Edge. Our most ambitious project to date. We've spent years working on mods, creating short games, and freelancing to create art and code for other games. We've committed to doing things our own way, and we'll make whatever weird creative decisions we want to create our perfect game. So it's just the two. Look at that. Matthew Martinez, artist, co-programmer, and co-designer, and then Alex McCaskey, who is the musician, sound co-programmer, and co-designer. Why Kickstarter? Got a little graphic down here too. To us, Kickstarter is the most honest platform for funding games development. Let's see. We love our community and don't want to develop our games apart from them. I mean, I can understand Kickstarter is pretty big. To that end, Kickstarter is a perfect fit for us, allowing the community to tell us what they think of Vernal Edge for themselves and receiving the funds we need to develop the game based on merit. So you'll see some of their, look at that, their stretch goals. $50,000, they get funded. 55, turbo mode. Play the game at 120% speed. It's very interesting to add that in. 60,000 is additional difficulties with remixed enemy and item placement. And then 70,000, hopefully they can get to that soon. They get Astromeria is playable. It's one of the other characters, I guess, in the game, the story. So, Vernal Edge's features a broad moveset, light resource management, and in-depth juggling mechanics inspired by classic action titles like Devil May Cry. The game also features many customization options, giving you the freedom to tune your moves exactly to your playstyle. That is a really cool design for a creature. You see a quick example of that. So, gotta think on your feet with this game. Of course, there are still some challenges to overcome in a fight. No enemy worth their salt will let you combo them into oblivion without a fight. Enemies have a defensive tool we call, I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, poise, to prevent you from destroying them completely until you've broken it all down. You can use your charge attacks, pulse attacks, and spells, which we'll get into later, to help you break down an enemy's defenses and perform some mad combos on them. So to start, some enemies will have one or more blue orbs below their health bar. This being their poise. While they have poise, you cannot stun them or knock them around. Certain abilities and attacks directly deal poise damage, offering you different options to deal this damage. You can even knock enemies into each other to destroy their poise. Once an enemy's poise is broken, you can begin to combo them freely until they recover from a stun. That's really cool. You can see this as a blue meter beneath their health bar. So there's no nasty surprises. When an enemy recovers, this back and forth relationship between you and your foes is what makes Vernal Edge tick. So charged attacks, plain and simple, and usually very good at breaking enemy poise. Hold down the attack button and release after the glow to perform a charged attack. Very simple. There are different attacks you can do depending on the direction you hold. Oh, Smash Brothers, alright. And even whether or not you're in the air. Pulse attacks. Since most... Oh, look at that. Boom. That's really cool. See, the character kind of changes hair color for a second. Pulse attacks, since most of our inspirations of Vernal Edge's gameplay are 3D and use lock-on target systems. Oh, that is very interesting. We wanted an option in combat that lets you perform attacks to specific targets. Using Vernal Edge's magic sword, you can throw out a ghost blade that marks an enemy and lets you perform a target to that enemy specifically, barrel into them, shred them with a thousand swords, or run up to them and deliver a multi-hit barrage. You spend pulse points to perform these attacks, and the only way to gain them back is to hit more enemies. Exploration and platforming. In Vernal Edge, you explore. Oh, I like that. Very Metroid. Well, maybe not that dash. In Vernal Edge, you explore the sky in your airship. Oh, very nice. And land on islands in whatever order you want. While on these islands, you can use an array of swift and stylish tools like sliding and air steps. Using these tools, you can make movement or as technical or as relaxing as you want, and we fully intend for some of you to sequence break. Every island contains new environments to navigate, enemies to fight, treasures to uncover, and stories to unravel. In addition, there exists a mysterious hidden world that links the islands together, with even more secrets to discover. There you go. I really like how they did this. Even the backgrounds. Look at that. Upgrades. Customization. While exploring, you'll find various equipable spells and abilities. I hope they do it like Metroid, where you can, attach certain, let me see, like energy attacks for Metroid. What was it, like phaser gun, or what else? Ice and charge, and you can kind of, like, there's even secret stuff to that. Like using the bombs. Anyway, while exploring, you'll find various equipable spells and abilities called memories. Ooh, very nice, actually. That's a very cool concept. Giving you new combat and platforming options, and sometimes expanding the functionality of previously acquired abilities. Some rare memories will even give you access to important movement abilities that let you traverse new areas. Secondary and highly specialized abilities that can help you deal more damage under the right situation, or help you break down an enemy's defenses. You have 4 slots to equip spells at a time, so you have to decide which ones are best suit you in any given fight. I'm guessing that means that if you're in the fight already and you chose poorly, like in Indiana Jones, then maybe that means you can't change them during the fight, I'd assume. Minor memories. Those are lost techniques from other fighters. You can directly assimilate their muscle memory. And perform techniques that enhance your core abilities. Do a rising punch out of your slide attack. Catch your sword when it returns to you to perform a deadly spin attack. There are many options to let you build a playstyle you enjoy. However, you can only equip so many memories at a time. But as you play the game and expand the capabilities of your mind, you can equip more and become a lethal force. You'll find consumable items hidden in secret locations and to purchase from shops. Use these, you can restore your health and mana, or take more aggressive items if you're more confident in your abilities and want to use them as part of your aggressive playstyle. So you got it, guys. Oh, jeez. That's really cool. Alright, so we're finally here. The story. Our hero Vernal Edge has taken to the skies of Heracott. I love that aspect of the story because it reminds me of Skies of Arcadia, a kingdom that one day mysteriously broke off from the ground and rose into the sky to exact revenge on her long-lost father. In her search, she comes across Chervil, a strange cyborg with the mind of a brilliant scientist but no memory. Both of them decide to team up and explore the sky in search of answers. Along the way, they clash with monsters and the newly risen Church of Aloe. Uncover hidden truths about the world and run into a mysterious and powerful woman named Alstromeria, who is also searching for Vernal's father. Wonder why? All while Chervil attempts to keep Vernal out of trouble everywhere they go. See, the game already sounds amazing. I really like this story. I would love it if they got a little help and they can get this thing out sooner. While those two are off on their adventure, things shift and move on the islands. Unexplained catastrophes have occurred on the islands. Monsters are appearing and wreaking havoc. And some mysterious figures have appeared, traveling throughout the kingdom. The struggle for control seems to be fought from many sides, and there is much more going on than there would seem. And look at that guy. Rewards. So we've already gone through that, but it's also kind of cool to see this. Those two are new. Oops, sorry. My messages. Design an NPC, design an island. I would probably go with the boss, design a boss. I would definitely design a boss. Rewards may differ from depiction and description. So your character, Vernal. I'll have you guys read those. What does that say? Alstromeria. Cool weapon. Chervil. Oh, there you go. That's what Chervil looks like. The setting. Rings are means with which we control the magic around us. Magic flows all around us in a current, and the creation of specialized ring-shaped catalysts allow us to shape that energy in a way that's useful to us. Depending on the catalyst, you can achieve amazing results through your channeling, creating force, illuminating the dark, and even flight. But using this technology on a sword, that seems a bit... Vernal Edge takes place in the kingdom of Haricot, where the land mysteriously rose... we said this, no? Rose from the earth 2 decades ago. The culture and political structure of the lands that rose were completely upended, allowing a once minor religious organization to take power by feeding off of people's fears. Somehow, despite the crisis, the pace of research into sorcery and memory storage has drastically accelerated, creating a massive technological boom on the islands, the likes of which has never been seen before. Risks and challenges? They hope to combine exploration and compelling narrative in a stylish action combat. Games with similar combat systems are traditionally structured linearly and don't offer much choice, while it's already a known challenge to create compelling narratives in games that allow the player freedom to explore the world, openly explore the world. So we'll be on our own pioneering this combination of elements. While we've had experience creating small games with this world structure before, performing these tasks with a large-scale project will test the game's content and systems to their limits. It is also apparent that Vernal Edge will be a high-scope project with detailed environments and even more detailed character animations. We know that over time, the time of development life can always strike with setbacks, coronavirus, and dilemmas, but we're experienced developers and confident we can manage any unexpected events and bring the game to you in a timely manner. We believe Vernal Edge is special, and we will do whatever it takes to see it complete. Your encouragement and support have been extremely special to us, and we promise that the game only gets better from here. There you go, guys. I definitely hope you guys check this out. I definitely pick it up. It only has a little bit left to go. So if you are interested, you got 36 hours from now. I'm going to be posting this up pretty much ASAP. And I hope you guys pick it up. It looks fun. I put some cash down. I'm definitely going to get this. And we'll see it in 2 years. In the comments below, let me know what system you would get this for if you're getting it. If you are getting it, let me know that too. It'll be great. But in any case, guys, thank you very much for checking the video out, checking the campaign. Let's definitely help our indie creators out, our indie game developers, and let's make these dreams a reality. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and have a great rest of your day.